All right. So welcome everybody to the matchup. We're gonna see how this goes. We got a new setup. I'm doing the starting lineup, so Elijah is gonna be controlling the camera, and I'm gonna be doing my voice things with the microphone. And yeah, we got another 18 seconds before we start her up here, and kickstart the lawnmower and see what happens. Oh boy, I'm not nervous. You're nervous. I've never spoken in front of this many people before. Normally we have 8 viewers. That's it. I have no idea. I don't have the viewer number up because that just makes me more nervous. All right, just do the thing with the microphone. Or no, wait, I'm doing the thing with the microphone. You get to be the camera boy. You can unplug this one. That's just a charger. All right. Do I do the thing now? Ready? Hello? Are we on? Mike? No? Is she touching stuff on the soundboard? Mike. Am I on? I can't hear myself. We good? 3.
Just on.
Hello? Is it on?
I don't know.
I can't hear it.
I think it's 3. It might be 2.
Am I partially deaf? Hello? Is it on? Are we good? Are we sure? All right. Well, welcome everybody this evening to the matchup between the Bethel Warriors and the Slippery Rock Panthers. If you'll all join us in an opening prayer, we'll ask God's grace on this evening. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for this day. I thank you for giving us all traveling mercies coming out today. I thank you for giving us all the common interest of you, that we can come together and have a good time in fellowship. I ask that everything that's done out there on the court will bring honor and glory to you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And starting for the Bethel Warriors. Oh wait, no, we're doing the anthem. Yeah, this is my first time, so just like stick with me for a hot second. All right, now lineups, right? Yeah, all right. So starting for the Bethel Warriors, number 21, Megan Miller. Number 52, Jacqueline Gelfand. Number 15, Abigail Timms. Number 45, Bella Vizcuso. Number 30, Marissa Gelfand. And number 24, Savannah Barker. And starting for the Slippery Rock Panthers, number 1, Juliana Toth. Number 11, Monica Depew. Number 12, Cassandra Eisler. Number 3, Elisa Armour. Number 10, Martha Depew. And number 5, Laura Hone. I think that's it. I'm not entirely sure. Is that it?
I would hope so.
Rocking and rolling? All right. I'll take the camera back. Thank you, Elijah.
Oops, I hit a button.
You hit a button? Nah.
Wait, oh, someone left me a voicemail. I'll get out of the way.
All right. Well, that was butchered like a piece of meat in a butchery, because I beat that like a rented mule, just like Elijah just said. All right, we're gonna figure out how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how to stand up here, but we're gonna just kind of rock and roll with it. And yeah, well, welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, to the matchup between the Slippery Rock Panthers and the Bethel Warriors. Panthers on the right and the Warriors on the left. I would give you a brief history of these two teams, but I didn't look it up last night. I was too busy not being awake. But Laura Hone here to serve this one up for the girls in blue on the right side. Able to make that one up and over. Megan able to get a hand on that one into the back line, finding its way to Abigail. Forward it goes. Jacqueline there with that final touch. Here's Juliana goes forward. Elisa getting a hand on that one, finding its way over to Monica. Monica able to slap that one down with a stick of butter and claims the first point of the match. There we go. Here's Laura Hone with another service, able to send that one up and over. Megan from that back line, able to get a hand on that one. Jacqueline with that secondary touch, and Megan with a back line attack, able to find its way up and over, but Juliana sends that back over to the black zone. Marissa, they're sending that one up and over. Inbounds is the call, and it's a tie ball game. Jacqueline, number 52, on the Warriors side, here to serve this one up. Able to send that one up and over. Martha getting a hand on that one, going straight up into the air. Cassandra able to get a hand on that one, goes over to Hone. But called for that double touch, and the Warriors will gain their second point of the match. Here's Jacqueline with another service. Able to slap that one over a little far right, or a little far left, but Hone throws that one back over, and inbounds is the call. Tie it up 2-2. Here's Elisa with the service, number 3 on the Panthers side. Able to get that underhanded service towards that back line. Let go, uncontested, and it drops to the floor inbounds. Panthers gain their lead back 3-2. With that underhanded service, able to make that one up and over. Getting a hand on that one. Jacqueline goes forward. Megan back over to Jacqueline on that backline attack. Able to find its way to the backline of the Panthers zone. But Hone's there getting that one forward to Elisa. Backsets that one over to Martha. Martha comes down with a boomer. Jacqueline there keeping that one up into the air. Getting a hand on that one. Goes off of Bella and out of bounds it falls. 4-2 now the score. Elisa here to serve this one up once again for serve number 7 of the game. Able to make that one to center field. Goes off of Abigail, going over to Megan, then finished off by Jacqueline. Cassandra able to get that one forward. Elisa back sets that one over to Martha. Martha trying her hardest. Keeps that one in bounds as it crosses the line. Jacqueline getting a hand on that one. Miller able to get that one back into the middle. And Marissa with that final touch. Hone able to get that one forward. Elisa gets that one up into the air. Cassandra comes down with a boomer. Kept alive by Tim's. Able to get that one forward. Looks like Megan getting the second touch, and Abigail there without finalization. Set over by Holmes, goes off of Bella, and down to the ground it falls. Panthers picking up point number 5. 3 points is all that separate these two teams apart from the netting. And here's Elisa with the service, able to send that one up and over, able to get a hand on this one from the back line. Abigail, Jacqueline, then with the helping middle hand of Bella. Here's Elisa getting a set up into the air. Cassandra able to tip that one past the netting. Diving play by Abigail, diving play by Bella, my bad. Not quite able to get underneath it in time, making it a 6-2 game in favor of the Panthers. Here's Elisa with the service, underhanded service, makes it towards the left field. Jacqueline there ready for that one. Megan getting a hand on that one, sends that one over to the Panthers side. Hone able to get that one forward. Elisa gives that one up and across the netting. Slap comes down and scores. Megan Miller being the one to do so. Marissa here with that service, able to send that one up and over. Cassandra getting that receiving touch on that one. Martha able to get that one over into the middle. Cassandra there with that final touch. Savannah getting that first touch. Megan there with that finalization, and Bella with the middle one. Juliana goes forward. Elisa goes over to Martha. Martha slapping that one over. Miller letting that one go, and that does land out of bounds. 4-6 is now the score. Marissa here with that service, able to make that one up and never goes off Martha, and out of bounds it falls. 1 point is the difference now. Just like a snowman in June, the lead has melted away. Marissa here sending that one up and over it goes. Monica getting a hand on that one. Elisa sending that one back to the back line. Hone able to slap that one down, but keeping that one alive. Marissa throws that one up, but too far out of bounds for her teammate to grab, and the Panthers pick up point number 7. Here's Monica DePue with the service. Sends that one soaring, finds its way into the back line. Jacqueline with that receiving touch. Megan Miller gives that one back over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline with the back line attack, able to find its way into the center field of the Panthers zone. Hone getting that one forward. Elisa back sets over to Martha. Martha able to slap that one into right field. Kept alive by Tim's, able to get that one over to Megan. And then finalization, the final touch made by Savannah Barker, but not able to send that one over packing. And the Panthers receive point number 8. Monica DePue with that service, not quite able to pass go, not quite able to collect $200. And we got a 6-8 game on our hands. Here's Savannah Barker with the service. The underhander makes it towards center field. Hone able to get that one forward. Elisa able to send that one straight up into the air. Juliana there with that smacker, not quite able to get that one past Border Patrol. 1 point is the difference once again. In this varsity matchup, we play a best of 5, so first team to claim 3 victories does take home the series. Savannah able to send that one soaring, able to get that one up to Elisa is Hone. And Cassandra here tipping that one past. Looks like Marisa getting the first touch on that one. Megan able to send that one up and over. Megan looks like she's calling for being underneath the net. Good effort by the Warriors nonetheless. 9-7 is the score. Cassandra there with that line driver, able to skip that one across the lake and goes off Jacqueline and out of bounds. Pitcher perfect service right there. Cassandra with that service, able to make that one up and over. Diving play by Marissa, sends it back to the Panthers side. Monica able to get that one forward. Elisa over to the Hone. Shot goes down. Marissa getting a hand on that one. Martha giving that one up and over. Tim's able to get that one to Bella, and then Megan able to finish that one off. Monica able to get that one for Elisa with that bump, gives that one over to Juliana. Juliana able to finish that one off, finding its way to Savannah, keeping that one alive. Marissa diving play by Miller, not quite able to send that one home, and the Panthers pick up point number 11. 4 points is the difference here. Cassandra Eisler to serve this one up once again. Line drive into center field, finds his way to Marissa. Marissa throws that one up. No contact on the ceiling was made. Hone dunks that one back down across the net. Defense just not quite ready for that. And the Panthers pick up point 12. 12-7 now the score. Cassandra here with the service. Smacks that one up and over with a stick of butter. Diving play by Marissa. Sends that one back over. Almost a 3-pointer, but does land out of bounds. Panthers now at 13. And Elvis has left the building. Cassandra with that line drive, hits the midsection of the net and falls down. We got 8 for the Warriors now, 13 remain for the Panthers. Megan Miller, number 21 on the Bethel side, here to serve this one up. Able to shoot that one over like a rocket. Hone able to receive that one. Elisa going back over to Hone. Hone comes down with the boomer, and boom goes a dynamite. Just like that, the Panthers take back the service. 14 for the Panthers now, 8 for the Bethel Warriors. Martha here sending that one up and over. Miller getting that one to the back line. Marissa with the secondary. Finalization by Miller. Hits that candy cane, and it is out of bounds. Panthers now at 15. Timeout by the Bethel Warriors. You know what time it is. Do you want to come to a game that we play in or whatever? Yeah, I'm really good at this. Bethel Warriors are playing now. Our next game isn't even a volleyball game, it's a football game, and that's happening on Thursday against the Neighborhood Bulldogs here at our own turf. That starts at 4 o'clock in the evening. Our next volleyball game is an away game up at the Mount Carmel Cougars territory. The game starts at 5 o'clock, junior varsity first, then followed by varsity. We'll be leaving the church here at, I think that says 2:50. I can't see it. It's very small on my screen. And then later on, we'll be playing the FCA Conquerors on the 17th of the month. Yeah, my camera cut out. All right, we're good? We good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. Wasn't even scared. Alrighty, looks like both teams ready to rock and roll once again. Here's Martha DePue with the service, able to send that one up and soaring. Getting a hand on that one. Elisa not quite able to. Marissa not quite able to gain control on that one. And we got an 8-point difference. Martha there with that service, able to send that one up and over. Miller getting that one forward. Jacqueline back over to Miller. Miller coming down with the boomer. Kept alive by DePue, able to get that one forward. Elisa giving that one over to Hone. Hone comes down with a smacker, but not able to keep that one in bounds. Panthers remain. I go off a hand? I went off a hand. My bad. There we go. Jacqueline able to get a hand on that one. Finds his way over to Megan. Megan able to bump that one over the shoulder. Hone able to receive that one. Elisa giving that one up into the air. And Juliana looks to come down with the hammer. Goes off Marissa. Keeping that one alive. Abigail finds its way over to Bella. Bella able to finish that one off. Martha able to get that one forward. Elisa dumping that one off. Finds its way into the hands of Jacqueline. My camera keeps cutting out. I don't understand. Anyway, Cassandra able to get that one forward. Elisa able to get that one up into the air. Juliana able to bump that one over the shoulder across the netting. Miller able to get that one forward. Jacqueline goes back over to Miller on that right side. Comes over the boomer and does land out of bounds. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on with this. Hang on. Service goes off of Savannah. Megan able to finish that one off. Hone able to get that one up. Marissa throws that, or Elisa gives that one back up to Hone, and Hone able to spike that one down. Panthers gaining a point out of the match. Are we back? Are we on? We good? We live? We're live. No, we're not. What is happening? Service by Martha DePue, able to send that one to center field, able to get a hand on that one. Megan finds his way to Jacqueline out of bounds, but brought back in. Megan sending that one over is outside of the candy canes. Panthers now at 20. We're good. Please, just work, Cable. Please, I'll buy you a $5 part later. Martha DePue here with that service, finds its way over. Marissa getting that one back to the Panthers side. Elisa finding its way to Hone, back over to Elisa. A little bit too much mustard on that hot dog, and it lands out of bounds. Panthers remain at 20. Warriors now at 9. Here's Bella, number 45, here at the service. Shoots that one, line drive into shallow left. Juliana able to receive that one and send that one back. Marissa sends it back. Juliana with the first, Elisa with the second, and Hone looks like she's going to get that third touch. Miller gets that one forward. Jacqueline able to get that one into the middle. Tim's here coming for a long bomb, but not able to keep it within the boundaries. And the Panthers are now at 21. Here's Juliana Toth here with the service, number 1 in the royal blue. Smacks that one up and over with a side of rice, finds his way into the hands of Megan. Jacqueline with a diving play, keeps that one alive, and Megan able to get a backline attack to the Panther side. Here's Monica able to finish that one off. Savannah getting that first touch on that one. Marissa able to get that one into the middle. And Abigail looking around for help, doesn't find any, so she takes matters into her own hands, but at that point, it's a little too late for comfort. And is now at 22. Warriors at 9. Juliana able to send that one up and over. Savannah able to get a hand on that one. Lanes out of bounds. Tyler good out there on that scoreboard side, able to get himself involved in the play, keeping his Mountain Dew safe. Juliana here sending that one up and over deep into Warrior territory. Megan able to receive that one, and Megan will be the one to finish that one off with the helping hand of Jacqueline. And boom goes the dynamite. Beautiful play by the Warriors, picking up point number 10, breaking that double-digit boundary. Abigail Timms with that service, able to make that one up and over. Juliana up to Elisa, dumps that one off. Jacqueline able to get a hand on that one. Marissa up into the air it goes. Jacqueline able to tip that one past. Monica able to get a hand on that one over to Elisa, finishing that one off. Jacqueline keeping a hand on that one, finding its way over to Abigail. Finalization by Miller, able to get that one towards that backside, but Juliana was ready for that one. Elisa goes up. Hone coming down with a boomer. Hand down at the feet of Bella. It drops. Match point for the Panthers. Laura Hone here to serve this one up, top of the batting order for the Slippery Rock Panthers. There the jump service, able to send that one up, but not able to send that one home. We got an 11-24 game. Panthers still looking at match point. They can just claim one more. Jacqueline with that service makes that one up and over. Hone goes forward. Elise able to get that one up into the middle. Cassandra able to slap that one up and over. Out of bounds is the call. Jacqueline with that service able to make that one up and over, and that will be out of bounds. Final score of game number 1, 25-12, and the Panthers take home the first game of this best-of-5 series. We'll take a 3-minute intermission, and we'll bring you right back whenever we're ready to rock and roll once again. I just realized my mic was still muted. I was saying things and nothing was happening. Alrighty, game number 2 here, ready to rock and roll. Jacqueline here with the service. What happened? I don't know. We got thumbs up. Alright, ready to rock and roll. Jacqueline number 52 here with that service able to make it to the back line. Julian able to get that one forward. Katrina getting that one up into the air, and finalization not able to be met by Monica. I am a lot louder. Why am I so loud? Here, I'll just move. That's a little bit better. Jacqueline Gelfand here with the service, number 52. Yet again, able to make that one up and over. Cassandra getting a hand on that one. Katrina with that secondary. Finalization by Hone, able to tip that one past that block. Getting a hand on that one. Bella over to Megan. Finds its way to Marissa. Hone able to receive that one. Katrina able to get that one up into the air. And Monica will finish that off to the back line. But ready for that one. Jacqueline goes over to Megan. Back over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline on that back line. Able to send that one up and over. Hone able to return that back to the Warriors side. Jacqueline goes forward. Megan over to Marissa, able to send that one to the right field. Cassandra able to finish that up to Katrina and tipped over, and scoring are the Panthers. Hang on, I'm maxing out on my audio wave. Let me turn this down just a tad. There. All right. Laura Hone there with that service. I'm going to make that one up and over. Goes off Bella, and out of bounds it falls. I guess I had a tad more time now. That's not where I want it. If the deer stand looks weird, that's because I'm in the lift today. I put new batteries in it, so now I feel more safe. Kind of. Service ace there by Laura Hone, able to claim another victim. 3-1 now the score. There are wires everywhere. But nonetheless, here's Laura Hone able to send that one up and over. Lands in bounds yet again. Back-to-back service aces by number 5 in the royal blue. Laura there with that service. I want to make that one up and over. Diving play by Jacqueline, able to return it back to the Panthers side. Katrina there sending that one over to Monica. Kept alive by Savannah. Marissa with that secondary. Megan able to finish that one off. Being very cautious about that center line. Jacqueline able to get that one over to Megan, back over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline on the back line able to come out with an attack. Goes off Cassandra and out of bounds. It trickles. 2-4 now the score. Here's Marissa Gelfin, number 30, from the Bethel side. Serve this one up. Able to get that one far and deep. Let go and out of bounds. It falls. Good eye by the Panthers defense. Here's Gabriel Eisler, number 22 on the Panthers side. Serves this one, line drive, hits the top portion of the net and not able to pass go. But a 5-3 game, Panthers in the lead, but only by 2. Service by Savannah, able to make that one up and over. Monica able to get that one over to Katrina, but to the back line it goes. Hone it with a back line attack, finds its way up and over. Jacqueline able to find its way to Megan. Megan able to get that one over towards that left side. Jacqueline able to finish that one off. Hone able to get that one forward. Katrina able to get that set over into the middle. Cassandra comes over with a tip, but Megan was ready for that one. Here's Bella able to get that one back over to Megan. Megan coming over with a boomer. Finds a little bit too much boom boom sauce on that. Too much boom boom sauce on that one. The Panthers pick up point number 6. I got in the zone there, and then I slipped out of the zone. Monica there sending that one up and over. Savannah able to get a hand on that one. Hits that netting. Megan keeping that one alive. Savannah throws her arm out, but not able to claim it for the girls in black. And point number 7 will be gained by the Panthers. Excuse me. Monica here sending that one up and over, getting a hand on that one. Savannah sends that one backward a little bit. Marissa getting that one back into the middle, and Megan able to finish that one off. Hoon with a diving play, keeping that one alive. Katrina able to get that one over to Martha. Martha able to send that one up and over, but steps over the line as she tries to recover. And the Warriors will pick up point number 4. Here's Megan Miller serving this one up. That jump service. Cassandra able to get a hand on that one, going over. Bella able to find its way over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline tipping that one over. Very acrobatic play there by number 52 in black. I'll add the score later. I'm doing a cool cinematic thing with the camera. Here's Megan Miller with another service. 5-7 is the score. Jump service there, able to make that one up and over. Honey able to get that one to that front line. Katrina there sending that one over to Juliana. Juliana smacking that one over. Marissa able to defend it. Jacqueline goes over. Bella able to finish off that play. Hone able to find its way to the front line. Katrina goes over towards the right. Martha able to slap that one down for a cut attack and able to drop that dynamite as number 10 in the royal blue. What a cut attack, man. You can't cut it much closer than that. Here's Cassandra with the service, number 12 in the blue. Slaps that one up with a stick of cheese. Finds his way to Megan. Jacqueline able to get that one back over to Megan. Megan able to come over with a boomer. Cassandra with a diving play, keeping an arm on that one. Valiant effort, and what a play by Miller time. Here's Bella with the service. Slaps that one up and over. Monica able to get a hand to the front line. It goes. Hone able to send that one over with a graceful set. Savannah getting that one for Jacqueline over to Marissa, finishing off that play. Monica letting that one go. Does land out of bounds. We got a 9 for the Panthers and a 6 for the Warriors. Here's Martha Depew, number 10 on the Panthers side, serving this one up. Able to get that one towards that back line, catching that one. Bella giving that one for Jacqueline, finds his way over to Timms. And Cassandra able to receive that one for the Panthers. Katrina finds his way over to Hone, slaps that one to center field, but Miller able to get that one up into the air. Jacqueline able to get that one and continue the play. Finishing that one off is Bella. Only able to receive that one. Finds Katrina, goes over to Juliana, and that one will be sent to right field this time around. Savannah giving that one to Marissa. Then back line attack from Miller, able to send it to the Panthers side. Martha able to get a hand on that one. Katrina finds his way over to Hone. Hone drops the hammer and not able to ignite the dynamite as it lands out of bounds. Panthers remain at 9, and the Warriors now at 7. And the ball seemingly just vanished. Here's Abigail Timms here with the service, number 15 from the Bethel side. Able to get that one up and over. Martha able to get that one to the front line. Katrina finds its way over to Hone. Hone comes down with a hammer. Megan there to deny that service. Jacqueline able to get that one over to Marissa for the over-the-shoulder bump to claim the end of the play. Katrina able to find its way to the back line. Martha able to slap that, but not able to smack it upward enough to clear the netting. Oh, hang on. I did the scoreboard. All right, 1 point is the difference. 9-8 is the score. Here's Abigail with another service. Finds its way to the back line. Martha able to send that back to the Warriors side. Goes off Savannah into the netting and falls down. Panthers claim their 10th point. Juliana Toth here with the service, number 1 in the Panthers side, able to find its way to center field. Bella able to get that one up. Jacqueline finds its way over to the left side. Miller drops the hammer, but does go into the netting. Does not pass go and does not collect $200. Panthers now at 11. Warriors at 8. Here's Toth with that service, finds its way to the back line. Miller able to get that one forward. Marissa gives over to Megan once again. Cassandra finds its way up to the center. Katrina finding Monica with that set. Abby finding Jacqueline. Running after that one, Marissa giving it all her effort, but nonetheless not able to get that one past Border Patrol. Panthers now at 12. Juliana here sending that one up and over, goes off. Megan goes a little off the wall. Well, not off the wall literally, but just a little off course on that play. Jacqueline trying to recover that one, but not able to do so. Panthers now at 13. Here's Juliana Toth with the service, able to send that one straight on. Bella able to get a receiving hand on that one, finds Jacqueline over to Marissa, sends that one soaring, and it does leave the country. Panthers now at 14, Warriors at 8. Juliana here sending that one far. Megan able to get a hand on that one, finds Katrina on the Panthers side. Hone able to get that one over to Monica. Monica tries to set that one up and over the netting, but does hit just below the white border at the top of the net. And the Warriors picking up point number 9. Substitution for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Monica DePue will take a seat on the bench, number 11. And coming on is Clara. She's cleared it up a few times for me, but I just can't remember. Number 13 comes onto the court. Here's Jacqueline with the service, finding Juliana with that defensive hand. Katrina getting that one over to Clara. Clara sending that one up and over. Jacqueline diving for that one, making contact, but the Panthers claim point number 15 at the end of the day. There's Laura Hone with the service, number 5 in the royal blue. Goes off of Abigail and out of bounds. Panthers now at 16. Laura here shooting that one up and over, goes off Bella over towards that right side. A little bit of miscommunication between Megan and Jacqueline. Lets the ball fall. Panthers now at 17. 7 points, 8 points is the difference. I can almost math. Laura Hone there with that service, finds its way over to Bella. I'm not sure who got that second touch. I believe it might have been Megan. Nonetheless, Panthers now at 18. 18-9 is the score. Jump service from Laura. There's a little bit too far to the left and too far down. Warriors now breaking point number 10. With this service, Marissa able to send that one up and over. Called for stepping on the line on that service, and the Panthers will receive a point by the fault. Here's Katrina with the service, number 22 on the Panthers side. Able to send that one up and over, going off Abigail, and out of bounds it falls. Score is now 20-10. Katrina there serving that one up and over. Let go, and out of bounds it falls. Good eye by Jacqueline. (11:21) now the score. Here's a service from Savannah. Throws that one up and over it goes. Martha able to get a hand on that one. Katrina back over to the right side. Claire able to get a smack on that one. Megan getting a hand on that one. Marissa with the secondary, and finalization by Jacqueline finds its way over the netting. Martha able to get that one over to Katrina, dumps that one off. Bella with the first, Megan with the secondary, and it looks like Bella will be the one to finish that one off. Hone ready for that defense. Katrina finding its way back over to Martha, slaps that one up and over. Megan gets that one over to Savannah. Savannah trying to dig that play out of the gutters, but nonetheless falls down without passing go. Panthers now at 21. 4 points away from closing out game number 2. Warriors are down, but they're not out of it yet. Clara here with that service, able to send that one up and over. Not down on her knees, getting that one is Jacqueline. Megan finding its way back over to Marissa and gets that one up and over. Goes off of Hone and out of bounds. A little bit of miscommunication between Martha and Hone, and the Warriors pick up point number 12. Megan Miller with that jump service. Hone able to receive that one. Gets it up to Katrina. Back sets that one over to Cassandra and throws that one over top. The net diving play by Miller. Getting a hand on that one, but just kind of absorbs the shot into her arms. Not so much deflects it, but just utmost stops it. Cassandra there with that jump service, able to get that one up and over. Megan able to get that one forward. Jacqueline finds his way back over to Megan and shoots that one across the moon. Goes off Cassandra and out of bounds. It falls. And it's Miller time. Here's Bella, number 45, to serve this one up. Able to throw that one up and over. Hone throws that to Katrina, finding its way back over to Hone. Shoots that one across, and down it goes, uncontested. Panthers now at 23. Why did it do that? I don't understand. Is it just a bad connector? I have no idea. Are they able to shoot that one up and over? Megan forward, able to find Jacqueline. Back to Megan, shoots that one over with a head full of steam in that shot. Why does it keep cutting out? I don't know what's going on. Let me try to fix it. Marissa throws that one over. Cassandra able to get a hand on that one. Katrina, up into the air it goes. Abigail down on her knees. Jacqueline able to get a hand on that one. Finds its way over to Megan. Throws that over, a little bit too far to the left. Are we back? We're back. Match point for the Panthers. Why is it doing this? Service by Martha finds its way to Megan with that defense. Jacqueline back over to Megan, able to shoot that one across. Cassandra with a diving play. Katrina there tipping that one up and over. Megan able to get it over to Jacqueline, back over to Megan. Shoots that one across once again. Martha able to get that up into the air. Hone sets it over to Juliana. Juliana able to throw that one across. Marissa there ready for that one. Jacqueline able to find its way back over to Marissa. Throws that over with that bump. Claire able to get that one forward. Katrina throws it over to Juliana. Juliana with a hammer throws that one over to the Warriors side. Bella with the first, Marissa with the second, and finalization by Abigail. Hone finding Katrina back over to Hone. Hone drops the boom, and boom goes to Dynamite. And with that, that'll claim the end of game number 2. Panthers with 25 and the Warriors at 13. We'll move into game number 3 here in about 3 minutes. So, go do your things, get ready for the next match, because it'll start here shortly. Why is it doing that? My mic's still on. They can hear everything I'm saying. I like Doritos. Alrighty. Looks like both teams ready to rock and roll once again in game number 3. Panthers lead the series 2-0. If they win this game, that'll be the end of the series, and we'll move on to JV. But if the Warriors do win this one, we will move into a game number 4. Megan able to send that one up and over. Hone able to get that one over to Elisa. Back over to Hone. Shoots that one. Not able to send that one over for hunting season. And the Warriors claim the first point. Jacqueline with the service, able to send that one up and over, getting a hand on that one. Monica finds its way over to Elisa, sending that one up and over. Megan throwing it over to Savannah. Savannah didn't want that one, so she didn't take it. And the Panthers now at 1 apiece. Katrina has her substitutes on. Martha Depew takes a seat on the bench. And Elisa will be the one to serve this one up. The underhanded service makes that one up and over. Out of bounds. It lands. To serve this one up is Marissa, number 30 on the Bethel side. Service out to make that one up and over. Hone able to find its way to Katrina, dumps that one off. Savannah throws it back to the Panthers side. Hone over to Katrina, finding its way up into the air, and Monica able to throw that over. Marissa with a diving play, keeps that one alive. Bella here with that spike, able to send that one up and over. Diving play by Juliana, keeps that one alive. Katrina over to Lisa, and that will clear the netting. Jacqueline here with that spike, able to throw that one up and over. Hone able to send its way to Katrina, back over to Hone. Slap comes up and over from the back line, skips it across the lake, and that one will score. And this thing sways a lot. This is scary. It's hard to do smooth camera work whenever this is permanently constant. Madison Bailey looks like she's going to be the one substituting on. Wasn't quite ready for this today. And but she looks enthusiastic as ever, so she's going to be the one to play the back line in center field. Elise is going to take a seat on the bench, and we will have a grand old time. Monica Depew with that service and make that one up and over. Marissa goes over to Megan, finding its way to Savannah. Diving play by Bailey, serves it over top the net. Marissa goes over Megan, able to get that one back over to Jacqueline. Jacqueline with a back line attack, throws it up, not quite able to clear the netting, and the Panthers pick up point number 3. Here's Monica Depew with another service. Line drive, hits that bottom portion of the net, not quite able to get it up and over. Savannah with that underhand service, making that one up and over. Bailey able to get that one over to Katrina. Katrina very close to stepping on that line. The ball does clear the net. Abigail tries her hardest, but not able to come up with that one. Panthers now at 4, Warriors at 3. I swear I'm only partially dyslexic. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, Megan able to get that one over. Jacqueline able to send that one up, hitting that net and going down. Juliana diving, making contact, but not able to make enough contact to throw it into a playable position for the rest of her team. Here's Megan Miller with the service. Throwing that one up and over. Claire able to finish that one back over to the Warriors side. Savannah throwing it right back like it's ping pong. Katrina there setting that one up. Juliana tips that one over, tries to catch the defense sleeping. Bella goes up, and Jacqueline able to finish that off. Hone able to get that one over. Juliana finishing that play as well. Savannah, Jacqueline. Over to Megan. Megan comes over at the boomer. Clara from the back line. Juliana swings at that one, not able to make contact with that, and the Panthers remain at 4. Warriors go up to 5. Megan with another service, able to get that one up and over. Clara throws that back to the Warriors side. Goes off Marissa, and able to clear that netting, but not accurate enough to keep it in bounds. I'm really struggling here to make English happen. Katrina goes on the bench, and coming back on is Martha. Elisa comes back on the court for Bailey. Martha there with that service, throws it up, and in bounds it falls. And with that, the Panthers will take the lead, 6-5. Martha here with another service, able to send that one up and over. Marissa sending that back to the Panthers side. Clara goes forward. Elisa getting that one up into the air. Hone comes out with a boomer and kept alive by Savannah. Holy smoke, that takes a stone wall to stand up to that spike. Juliana's spike does land out of bounds, and that will tie up the ball game. 6 apiece. Here's Bella with the service. Able to send that one to center field. Goes down uncontested. A little bit of miscommunication between Clara and Martha DePew. And that one will result in the Warriors getting the lead. Bella with that service finds its way over to Hone. I turned down too far, I'm sorry. Elisa not able to get a hand on that one, and it is now an 8-6 game. Bella with the service, throws it up, hits that bottom portion of the netting, and does not make it across. Juliana here with the service to throw that one up and over, getting a hand on that one, Savannah. Megan tries her hardest for that one, but the chairs kind of just play an unblockable defense, or an unbeatable defense. I mean, you can't block a chair. You can try. You can't do it. Juliana here with the service, able to send that one up and over. Belly able to get that one forward. Jacqueline back over to the back line. Miller comes over with a hammer, but Clara there sending that one back over to the Warriors side. Megan able to get the first touch. Jacqueline with the secondary. Marissa with the final touch. Martha finding its way forward. Elisa giving that one up into the air. Monica able to finish that one off to the girls in black. Megan going forward. Jacqueline over to Marissa and finishing that play as well. Martha able to find its way up to Elisa, back setting that, or forward setting that over to Monica. Jacqueline up into the air. Timms dives, gets contact, but not able to send that one up and over with that third touch. It was in an awkward position, and yeah. Here's Juliana here to send that one up and over. Megan getting a hand on that one. Jacqueline also making contact, not able to swing that one up and across the lake. But Panthers pick up point number 10 from that play. Juliana here with that service, able to make that one up and over. Megan able to get that one forward. Jacqueline over to Megan once more, able to send that one up and over. Juliana able to return that one. Marissa back over to the Panther side. It goes. Hone able to make contact with that one. Elisa over to Monica, able to throw that over to the back line where no man lies, or woman. Panthers picking up point number 11 from that play. A lot of the times, it's not the most powerful spike that gets the point. Sometimes it is the most accurate. Juliana here with that service. I want to make that one up and over. Goes off Bella. Diving play by Jacqueline. What effort. Megan throws it over. Oh, man. I can't believe that. Rewind that. Take that back, Jackson. Hang on. Hold on. Juliana there throwing that one up and over. Megan finds its way forward. Jacqueline over to Megan once more. Throw goes over and out of bounds it falls. That's just demoralizing. Juliana here with that service, making it up and over. Getting a hand on that one. Savannah throws it back to the Panther side. Hone goes over. Elisa short sets over to Hone, able to finish that one off. Megan Jacqueline back over to Miller. Throws that one up and over. Clara throwing that back over, but is indeed out of bounds. Here's Abigail Timms with the service. Line drive to center field. Finding that ball is Martha. Kept alive by Juliana. Hone throws it up, hits a light, and that will be the end of the sequence. That was almost dug out of the gutters. Like you don't even believe it. Here's Timms with the service. First name of Abigail. Throwing that one up and over. Juliana and Monica then to Hone, finishing that one off. Getting a hand on that one, Savannah finding Jacqueline. Jacqueline able to get that one over to Miller, and that finishes the play. Martha over to Elisa. Hone comes over with a slapper, kept alive by Miller, able to find Jacqueline. Throwing that one back over to Megan, slaps that one, not able to clap that up and over the netting. And the Panthers are now at 14 in game number 3. Here's Laura Hone with that service, able to make that one up and over. Miller able to get that one forward. Clara getting a hand on that one as it hits the top portion of the netting, and that will throw the defense of the Warriors off. and the Panthers able to pick up a point in the confusion. 15-10 now the score. Hone able to throw that one up and over, getting a hand on that one. Megan able to find Jacqueline, tips that one back past the netting. Monica to Elisa, back over to Monica. Monica throws that up, skips it across the leg. Jacqueline keeping it alive, but nonetheless, Panthers pick up point number 16. Some crazy reaction time by 52 in black and white. Hone throws this one up and over. Miller able to get a hand on that one, finding its way over to Jacqueline. Back sets over to Miller. Miller with that looking for that long distance call, not able to make a connection. And the Panthers are now at 17. Hone to smack this one up, goes down off of Megan and out of bounds. It's 18-10? 17-10? 18-10. I was right. All right. Here's Laura Hone, number 5 in the royal blue, to serve this one up. Line drive into center field, goes off Bella. Kept alive by Abigail, but nonetheless, on return, Panthers now at 19. Timeout by the Bethel Warriors. 19 Panthers, 10 for the Warriors. I have the hiccups, and I'm very tired. But enough about me. More about the games upcoming. Hang on, I pushed the wrong button. Our next game is the football match. That won't be live streamed. I only live stream the home basketball and the home volleyball games because that's the only thing I have available. The football game will be up probably within the same day, if not the next day, on the first pass over at the Oatmeal Guy. If you're looking for any away games, that'll be uploaded first there. I just kind of take the raw footage, clip it together, to make it most of it unedited. I don't use a scoreboard. I just simply upload it, clip out the timeouts, and yeah. So if you're looking for something like that, that's a quick, easy way to find its way to you. So I think if you look on the Slippery Rock Sports Network, it's the third section down. It's called First Pass. If you look up First Pass, the Oatmeal Guy, you'll find it. Probably. Just look up the Oatmeal Guy. It's a picture of Howard Taft. Don't ask questions, just roll with it. Here's Hone with that service, able to send that one up and over, goes off Abigail and out of bounds. Panthers break point number 20. Where's the ball? Here's the ball. We found it. Here's Laura Hone with another service. Sending that one up and over, getting a hand on that one is Bella. Lands in the crowd, and the Panthers now at 21. Laura Hone there sending that one up and over. Miller able to find its way to Marissa, and that one clears the netting. Juliana going over to Elisa, and then finishing that one off is Monica. Diving play by Jacqueline, keeping that one alive. First touch by Megan, and that one will fall uncontested. Quit doing that, you dumb camera. Please? No. All right, Laura Hone, you're just going to have to radio broadcast this. Elisa getting that one over to Clara, and that one will be thrown to center field. Bella with that reception. Marissa getting that one over to Jacqueline, sets that one across the netting lightly. Elisa with the first, Clara with the second. Monica able to slap that one up and over. Savannah getting that one to the center. Marissa wails up, not quite able to. She gets a hard hit on that one, but does land in the netting, and it falls down 23-10. Laura Hone gets that one up and over. Timms finds his way to Bella. Jacqueline able to finish that one off. Juliana over to Elisa. And then finalized by Monica. Finding an open hole, and that is match point for the Panthers. If it goes no signal in the middle of a play, I'll just try my best. That's all I can do. Laura Hone with that service, able to send that one up and over, getting a hand on that one. Jacqueline gets that one over to Marissa, and that lands out of bounds. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of the series. 25-10 being the final score of game number 3. Panthers take home the series 3-0. Very hard-fought effort. I always love it whenever we play the Bethel Warriors, mostly because I know everyone on their team already, and it's easy to say their names. And plus, it's just awesome. I just really like it whenever we play the Bethel Warriors. I don't know what it is. It's just basketball, volleyball. It's all around a good time. But yeah, we'll move on to the junior varsity game here in 20 minutes or so. We'll give the teams time to warm up and use some time to go get your chocolate milk and come back, and we'll be waiting for you. I'll throw up a timer whenever they start her up, and it'll be good. All right. So they're just doing their huddle thing. They're talking to each other. They're making words happen in those circles of people. What they're saying, well, the Panthers just said go Panthers on the Bethel side. I'm not sure what they're saying, but I'm pretty sure words are happening in there somewhere. Starting lineup for the Slippery Rock Panthers. We're not doing this over the intercom, so I can just butcher names just like a butcher would meat. Madison Lott there in the front. Madison Bailey down to Mary Grace. Ellie Hendricks. Morgan, number 18. I don't know her last name. And Teresa. I don't know her last name either, but she's number 20. And then on the Warriors side of things, we got number 44, Emma Viscuso. Number 24, Savannah Barker. Number 45, it was here a minute ago, Bella Viscuso. Then playing the front line, number 11, Mika Shivler. That's what it was. I got ragged on last time because of that. Anyway, starting us off with the service here momentarily will be Savannah Barker. And also number 15 playing on the front right, Abigail Sims. Did I mention that Marissa Gelfan's out there too? Well, she's there as well, number 30. There's Savannah with that service, met up by Lottie, able to throw that one back up and over. Marissa able to throw that back to the Panther side. Morgan finds his way up to Ellie, back over to Morgan. Morgan with the left-handed spike, finds his way into the back right corner. Emma there, keeping that one alive. Marissa getting that one over to Timms. Climbing that over to the Panther side. Morgan over to Ellie, getting that one back up into the air. Morgan able to bump that one over top the net. Marissa there to send that back into the Panthers' kitchen. Lottie able to get that one over to Ellie, back over to Lott. Lott coming over with a right-handed smack, but hits the top portion of the netting and does not pass go. Panthers not able to claim the first point as the Warriors take it out from their grasp. Here's Savannah with that underhanded service, finds his way to Madison Bailey, over to Ellie, getting that one up to Morgan. Morgan sends that over. Gianna throwing that back over to the Panther side. Morgan gives that one up to Ellie. Ellie getting a hand on that one, but not able to claim that into a playable position for her teammates. Got a 2-0 game now. Pretty sure I got rid of the echo. If not, I can't do anything about it, question mark. Here's Savannah Barker with another service. The underhander makes that one to center field, finds his way to Madison Bailey. Getting that one up to Lott, finishing off that play, lands out of bounds. Bethel off to claim the first 3 points of the match. Barker with another service, able to line drive that short shallow on the left side, let go by Madison Lottie, and that will land out of bounds. 1-3 is now the score, 2-point differential. Lott here with that service, able to make that one up and over, goes off Emma, and out of bounds it falls. 2-3 now the score, 1 point is the difference. Here's Madison Lott with the service, able to send that one up and over with the underhanded service, finds his way to Emma, getting that one up into the air. Marissa with a helping hand. Tim's there to finish off that play. Morgan with that receiving touch. Ellie with a secondary. Teresa tries to swing that one up and over her shoulder, but not able to do so. She's kind of in closed space from her teammates. 2-4 now the score. Warriors in the lead. Here's Abigail with the service, able to send that one up and over. Diving play by Lott, throws that one back over, but lands out of bounds. Warriors now at 5. Here's Abigail Sims, number 15, to serve this one up. Able to get that one up and over. Met up by Teresa, getting out to the front line. No one there for that secondary touch, and the Warriors will pick up point number 6 as it falls uncontested. There's Abigail with that one, able to overhand that one up and over. Goes off Teresa and out of bounds. Abigail on a hot streak here, serving this one up. Line drive, finds its way over towards that right side, hits Mary Grace in the feet. Bailey swings at that one as well, but nonetheless, Bethel now at 8, Slippery Rock at 2. Abigail there to send that one up and over with the overhanded service. Hits, I'd say, the upper third of the netting. If I had to take my swing out of the guess, throw my dart on the board, see where it lands, I'd say the upper third. Here's Morgan sending that one up and soaring. trying to get down underneath that one. Savannah not quite able to grab it in time. Morgan here with another service. 4 points is the difference. Line drive over to deep right field. Inbounds is the call. Service ace for number 18 in the royal blue. Ball hits the ground in front of Gianna on the Bethel side of things. And Slippery Rock pick up point number 6 of the match. Bringing it back. 2 points is the difference. Underhand service into center field. Finds his way to Savannah. Keeping that one alive. Abigail with a valiant effort. Marissa getting a hand on that one, but not able to slap that one up for her teammates. 1 point is the difference. And just like a snowman in June, the bleed has melted away. I got to come up with more sayings about that. That's all I got. That's the only arrow I have in my quiver. Ball hits that upper third. Just like the last service error. 9-7 now the score. Emma comes on for Gianna, and Gianna will take a seat on the bench. Service by number 11, Mika Shivler. Lands out of bounds. Does make it past the... I just accidentally cleared the score. Hang on a second. Ellie Hendricks with that service, met up by Abigail, secondary. Looks to be by Marissa. Marissa and Mika, just a little bit of miscommunication there. But who's going to grab that one? And Panthers gain their 9th point of the match, tying it up like a hog on the radio. Ellie's with that service, goes off of Savannah, finding its way to Marissa. Over the shoulder bump by Bella, my bad. Shot by Madison Bailey, able to claim a victim with that one as it bounces off of Mika and out of bounds. There's Ellie Hendricks with it. Slap that one up and over. Inbounds, it lands. And that'll be a service ace for the Slippery Rock Panthers. 9-11 now the scorer. Panthers in the lead. Ellie there sending that one up and over, getting a hand on that one. Abigail finding Marissa with that one. Backline attack from Abigail. Not able to get enough mustard on that hot dog to make that one pass border patrol. And the Panthers now at 12. Ellie there with an underhander service, able to find Savannah across the netting. Going after that one is number 44, Emma. Not quite able to grab it in time. As it hits the ground, Panthers pick up point number 13. There's Ellie with that service, finding Savannah. Goes off Savannah, ricochets off her and out of bounds. 14 for the Panthers now, 9 for the Warriors. Ellie there throwing that one up and over. Savannah there receiving that one. Bella with the secondary and finalization by Marissa there. Teresa getting a hand on that one. Mary Grace looking to bump that one up and over. Marissa throws that back to the kitchen of the Panthers. Goes off Morgan. Ellie there to help her out. And Bailey there to finish that one off. Diving play by Abigail finds Marissa on that front line, and Bella going to be the one to smack that one up and over. Bailey trying to throw that one back over. Diving play by Mary Grace, not able to get there in time. And with that, the Warriors gain point number 10. Service by Marissa, able to get that one up and over. Diving play by Ellie, keeps that one alive. Teresa able to get that one over. Morgan looking to slap that one over. Rushes that a little bit too much. That's my opinion. It could be something completely different. But Warriors now at 11. Panthers remain 14. Marissa there with that service, able to make that one towards that back line. Ellie able to get a hand on that one. Teresa there getting that one up into the air. Looks like Mary Grace was going to try to claim that one for herself, but ended up running into Teresa along the way, and then Bailey trying to adapt, but just making a decision a little too late. Not quite able to get underneath it in time. Substitution, Mary Grace, number 12, onto the bench, and Taylor Hendricks, number 7, comes out. Marissa here with that service, able to get that one up and over. Returned by Lott. Savannah throwing that back to the Panthers side. Taylor able to get that one up. Teresa able to finish that one off. Bella able to get that first touch on that one. Secondary by Marissa, and finalization by Bella. Teresa throws that back over. Marissa back to the Panthers side. Morgan runs after that one, but hits it on the bounce. Warriors now at 13. Marissa with the service, able to send that one up and over, goes off Morgan. Into the netting it goes. And that will be a tie ball game, 14 apiece. Marissa here with the service, able to send that one careening over towards that right side, goes off Lott. Running after that one, Hendricks not quite able to get underneath it in time, and the Warriors take the lead, 15-14. Because this is a junior varsity game, we will play a best 2 out of 3. So whoever takes two victories first will end up taking home the series. Service able to make that one up and over by Marissa. Ellie able to get that one forward. Teresa throws that one over towards that right side. Here's Bailey with that spike. Comes over with a boomer. Kept alive by Marissa. Bailey back over to the Warriors side. Bailey able to get the first. Savannah with that secondary. Abigail looking to swing at that one. Sees Mika and decides not to go for it out of fear of maybe, possibly, punching out her teammate. Of course, that's just my observation. It could be something completely different, but who's to say? Bailey there to throw that one up and over. Abigail getting that first touch on that one. Savannah looks like she got the second one. Abigail looking to send that one over, but hits that one a little bit too lateral. Panthers now at 16. Service by Bailey, able to make that one up and over. Abigail getting that first touch on that one. Savannah with that secondary, finding its way back over to Abigail, finishing off the play. Bailey able to find its way over towards that left side. Lottie able to finish off that one. Marissa to the front. A little bit of a flipped touch by Savannah, but nonetheless it goes over to the Panthers side. Teresa goes over. Lott able to throw that up outside the candy cane and lands out of bounds. Tie ball game once again, 16 apiece. Bella Vizcuso with the service. There's that into the referee's stand. If I served it, that's probably where it would land to. Here's Taylor Hendricks with the service. Up and over it goes. Abigail able to get a hand on that one. Savannah with that secondary finding its way into the back row. Lands without a third touch. Panthers now at 18. 18-16 now the score. Right? I'm not just dreaming things, right? 18-16. Taylor Hendricks here with the service. There's that one up and over. Marissa getting that one over. Bailey able to get that one over, and it looks like Emma's there to return that one. Teresa gets that one up into the air. Morgan almost gets a solid handling on that one, but hits her fingertips rather than, the sweet spot. Here's Gianna Vizcuso with the service, number 51 for the girls in black and white and also red. Slaps that one with a full stick of butter. I felt the power from the intention on that one, but the ball just didn't like it. 19-17 now for the Panthers. Service by Teresa, returned by Marissa. Lott there getting that one to the front. Hendricks trying to keep that one alive, but not quite able to do so. 18 now for the Warriors, 19 for the Panthers. Substitution for the Panthers. Madison Lott goes onto the bench, and Brooke Bailey will come on to play the front right. Service by Savannah Barker, able to make that one towards that back line. Bailey able to get that one over to the other Bailey. Brooke just out here trying to warm up. Been a 19 all game. Come out cold and like that into a game. It'll take some time to warm up like the sun. You've seen Megamind. Here's Barker with that service, able to send that one up and over. Does land out of bounds. Panthers break the 20-point marker first in this first game. Service from Brooke Bailey, finding its way to Bella. Marissa then to Abigail. Throws that one over. A little bit too much salt on that one, not enough pepper. Panthers picking up point number 21. Brooke Bailey able to send that one up and over. Bella getting a hand on that one. Throws it outside the candy canes and deemed out of bounds. Panthers able to grate the cheese and pick up point number 22. Bailey able to send that one up and over. Gianna and Savannah just not quite sure who should take that one. So both of them, being the polite people they are, decided to back off. But in volleyball, communication is key. Brooke with that service hits the referee's stand, and down it goes. Not pass and go. Not able to claim a point. 23-20 now. Warriors only 3 points behind, but the Panthers only 2 points away from closing out the match. Service from Abigail, able to get that one up and over. Bailey able to get that one over to Teresa. Bailey able to finish that one off. Gianna getting a finger on that one, but not enough to lick it. Utica's finger licking and KFC stuff. Yeah, you got it. All right, here's Morgan, number 18 on the Panthers side, to serve this one up. The underhand service, line drive. You can't cut that much closer. Hits Mika, but Mika just not ready for that. That thunderbolt of an underhanded service. And that'll be the end of game number 1. Panthers take it 25-20. We'll take a 3-minute intermission, and I will be right back here shortly. Alrighty. Well, I mean, I cut back a little bit early, but so did the team, so beggars can't be choosers. Alrighty, Panthers on the left side this time around, Warriors on the right. Here's Madison Lott with the service, able to underhand that one over towards that right side. Gianna able to get a hand on that one, keeping it up. Mercer getting a secondary, but not able to claim that one for the girls in black and white, and also red. So here's Madison Lott getting another chance to serve this one up, dish it out. Able to get that one over towards that right side of the deep part of the court. Mercer there to receive that one. Abigail gets that one for it, and Barker will slap that one up and over. Morgan getting a hand on that one, not quite able to smack that one up into a playable position. It's a valiant effort though with the shoulder though. And here's Savannah Barker, number 24 on the Bethel side, to serve this one up. Up and over it goes, but is out of bounds. Panthers picking up point number 2 from that play. Here's Madison Bailey, number 14 on the Panthers side, to serve it up. Up and over it goes, finds its way over towards that left side. Savannah able to get that one forward, and it looks like Mika there to finish that one off. Marissa goes back to Savannah. Straight up into the air it goes. Marissa looking to finish that one off, and is out of bounds. Panthers now at 3. Timeout by the Slippery Rock Panthers. We got a 2-2 game? It's a 3-1 game. Come on, Tyler. You got this. Nobody saw that, though. Just everyone just pretend that never happened. Well, I got a minute to burn, so our next home game isn't going to be until, I believe, the 24th. It's not the Tuesday that we play FCA. It's the Tuesday after that. So we won't have another live stream until, the 24th. We'll be playing against the CCSI Eagles at 5 o'clock. It's a varsity-only game. But yeah. So that's going to be the next broadcast. And hopefully, at some point, I can get a color commentator up here. And instead of just having utter silence in between games, we could have an actual conversation. Because having a conversation on your own is very one-sided, in case you haven't noticed. Because that's literally all I've been doing for the past 2 hours of my life. And wow, I'm lonely. Jacob, please help me. Or Elisha, I don't care. I'm not picky. Alrighty, both teams ready to rock and roll again. Here's Morgan able to send this one up and soaring. Abigail there to receive that one. Gianna there with that secondary bump, a nice one, and gets it over to Marissa to finish off that play. Ellie able to get that one over Vicky. Here to slap that one up with the right hand. Savannah getting a hand on that one. Marissa getting that one over to Abigail, and that one will clear the netting. Teresa there with that left shoulder. A lot going after that one as well as Vicky. Neither of them coming up with that ball, and the 5th point of the match will go in the Bethel Warriors' favor. 3 for the Panthers, 2 for the Warriors. And number 15, Abigail Timms here to serve this one up. Almost picked that pocket on that service. Panthers claimed that 4th point as the service, not quite able to make that one over. I saw the intent, though. Ellie there with that service, goes off Savannah. No one quite sure whose ball that was to go, or whose turn it was to go grab it, but amongst that confusion, it does touch the ground. Ellie there with that service, able to make that one up and over. Barker with that first touch. Marissa with that secondary and final touch. Emma gives that one over to Teresa, back to Vicky. Vicky throwing that up, not quite able to send that one across the netting, and that will be point number 3 for the Warriors. Gianna will take a seat on the bench and a bit of a breather, and number 44, Emma Viscuso, will come onto the court. The underhanded service from number 11, Mika Shivler, will throw that up and over. Marissa throws that back to the Panthers side. Teresa getting a hand on that one. Vicky diving after that, not quite able to snag that one in time. Panthers remain at 5. The Bethel Warriors now at 4. Mika swinging at that one, not quite able to get a solid enough touch on that one. Accidents do happen, and the Panthers pick up point number 6. Madison Bailey there with that service. Barker able to finish that back over to the Panthers side. Teresa setting up, Lot throwing it up, but not quite able to make that one over. 1 point is the difference. Once again, we got a 5-6 game on our hands in game number 2. This is a best of 3 series. Panthers lead the series 1-0. If the Panthers win this game, that'll be the end of the series. But if the Bethel Warriors win, we'll go on to game number 3. Marissa sending that one to the back line. Bailey able to send that one up, and Teresa dumps that one off and claims a point for point number 7. Here's Vicky, number 8, with the service. Receiving that service, Marissa able to get that one over to Lot, able to find its way over to Teresa, back over to Lot. Lot with that right-handed spike, able to get that one over. Marissa with the receiving end. Savannah, a little bit of a missed touch. And Marissa will line up for it, but just not quite able to judge the ball in time. She thought she read the play, but in fact it was written in Spanish. Vicky there sending that one up and over. Marissa sending that back over to the blue side. Vicky diving, hitting that one. And Lot will get a touch on that after it makes contact with the net, but it will be out of bounds nonetheless at the end of the day. 8-6 now the score. Bethel here to serve this one up. Bella Viscuso here with the service. Able to send that one up and over. Lott getting a hand on that one. Vicky diving after that one. And that'll be point number 7 for the Warriors. We got a 1-point differential here. Sorry if I seem unenthusiastic. I'm running off like an hour of sleep. And it's something else. Addison Bailey with that return, but not able to keep that one in bounds. It's a tie ball game here today. 8 apiece. Service by Bella. Throws it up over, and that will be a service ace. It's just like they drew it up. Bella with that service, serves it up, and hits the netting. Got to keep it close, make it interesting. And it's now tied once again, 9 apiece. Substitution for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Mary Grace, number 12, will come off the bench to play the court in the place of Madison Lott, number 4. Teresa with that service able to make that one up and over, getting a hand on that one and returning that one. Marisa sends that one over and lands in bounds. Man, you could find snipers that were less accurate than that. Did I lose her? No, there she is. Coming out to play the court, Gianna will play the back row in place of Emma, number 44. Serving this one up is Gianna. Line drive hits the bottom border of the net and skims down and underneath it. 10 apiece. Now the score. Mary Grace with that roundabout service goes off of Gianna, and Elvis has left the building. Well, with that ricochet, the Panthers pick up point number 11. Is he going to throw that one out? Or is he getting his close-up? Matt Hone able to fish it out of the garbage. Tried to run away. We caught it, though. Marissa throwing that one back over. Goes off Mary Grace and down to the ground. 11. Look at all those ones. Wow. You couldn't have fit more on there if you tried. Well, I guess our scoreboard goes into the hundreds. So if you tried, you probably could fit at least 2 more up there. Service by Barker, able to get that one up and over. Very, very clean cut shot, very shallow. Morgan able to receive that one, though. Ellie goes over to Bailey. Slaps that one with the right hand. Not quite able to send that one over the moon. And the Warriors take the lead, 12-11. Man, my balance is like that of a gerbil. It's just not there. Savannah with that service, not quite able to clear the netting. And once again, for like the umpteenth time today, we are tied up. Here's Morgan with that service, able to send that one up and over. Barker able to get that one forward. Marissa able to send that one over and inbounds. Holy snot. I don't know how she can read just the draft of the wind and play that into effect to smack that one down just inches from being out of bounds. Here's Taylor Hendricks to substitute in, number 7. And number 18, Morgan, will go off to take a bit of a breather. 13-12 in favor of the Warriors. And here's Abigail Sims with the service. Line drive, able to get that one shallow. Bailey not quite ready for that one. And the Warriors take a 2-point lead. The first 2-point lead since, well, single digits this game. Abigail with another service. Throws it up. Tries to send that one over. Copy and paste from the first service, but just a little shallow on that one. Ellie Hendricks served that one up and over. Goes off Barker into Marissa. Throws that into the net and down it goes. Tie ball game yet again. It's like the Boy Scouts, how many knots are being tied out here. Ellie able to throw that one up and over. Savannah forward, Marissa with that secondary. Bello there to finish off that play. Ellie getting out with forward. Teresa able to get that one over to Vicky. Vicky with that right touch. Not quite able to keep that one in bounds. And it's a 15-14 game. Service by Mika Shivler. Hits Emma, finds his way to Ellie. And then back setting that one over top the net is Teresa. Marissa throwing that back to the Panthers' kitchen. Ellie going forward. Teresa able to get that one over to Vicky. Vicky bumping that one, but not able to send that one up and over. And Mika here with another service, number 11 in the black jersey. With the power of the sun, just kind of offsets that one a little bit. with tremendous power, you got to have tremendous accuracy to make it effective. Did I do that right? Am I right on the score? I feel like I'm right on the score. I'm not entirely sure. Marissa able to get that one over to Bella. Bella able to throw that one up and over. Mary Grace able to find its way over to Teresa. Back sets over to Mary Grace and finishes that play. Spike comes over by Bella. Skips on across the lake. Teresa getting a hand on that one. Diving for that one. Am I wrong? Am I one behind? Tyler, what's the dealio? All right, we're just going to play on like I'm right because I don't know. Marissa here sending that one up and over it goes. Taylor getting a hand from the back line, throws that one forward. Not able to keep that one in bounds, though. And that will be point number 18 for the Bethel Warriors. Slowly, just easing their way forward with the lead. There's a service from Marissa, able to send that one up and over. No spiral on that ball. Beautiful service. Emma able to get a hand on that one and throwing that one over to Savannah to finish out that play. Vicky throwing that back to the Bethel side. Teresa here dumping that one back as well. Marissa able to get that one forward. Barker throws that up into the air. And Bella able to finish off that play. Ellie able to get that one forward. Teresa over to Vicky and finishes off that play. Marissa throwing it back over to the Panthers side. Teresa able to get that one over Mary Grace to finish it off. Bella throwing it over to Barker. Barker throws it up and over it goes. Vicky throwing it back over and is out of bounds. What a series of events there. Am I wrong? No, I'm right. Ha! I knew it. You owe me a quarter, Caleb. No, that's not related to the situation. Marissa there with that service hits the netting, and that will give the Panthers a little bit of breath of fresh air. 16 for the Panthers, 19 for the Warriors. Here's Vicky with it, throws that one up over and is out of bounds. Warriors breaking point number 20 here, first in this second game. 4 points is the difference. Bella there to throw that one up and over. A little bit of miscommunication between Bailey and Hendricks, and it will go down without return. Returns. I feel like that's a word, but it's a word I made up. Without a return, you know, it's just, yeah. And the ball's trying to make a run away once again, but the line judge there to retrieve that one. Panthers now at 17, Bethel at 21. Substitution for the Slip Rock Panthers, Madison Bailey will substitute out, number 14, and coming on to take her spot is Brooke Bailey, number 5. Service from Teresa, able to send that one up and over, getting a hand on that one, returning that one, Marisa. Brooke able to get that one over to Elliott, and Taylor able to finish that one off. Throwing that one back over is Savannah Barker, and that will claim a point for number 22 on the Warriors side. Gianna here to substitute on, and will be the one to serve this one up in the jersey, sporting the number 51. Underhanded service, able to send that one up and over. Diving, keeping that one alive, Mary Grace. Marissa throws that back over Vicky, throwing it back over to the Warriors side. Abby over to Marissa, finish that off. Bailey goes forward, Ellie to Taylor, and that'll clear the netting. Number 24, Savannah Barker, a little bit in the net there, and will be caught with her hand in the cookie jar. 18 now for the Panthers. Teresa here throwing that one up and over it goes. Gianna not quite able to get underneath it in time, and the Panthers now at 19. Teresa they're sending that one up and over. Getting a hand on a return is Marissa. Mary Grace's touch, not quite able to clear that netting, and point number 23 gets tallied on to the Bethel score. Here's Savannah Barker, number 24 from the Warriors to serve this one up. Underhander makes that one up and over. Vicky gets that one to the front line. Ellie getting a hand on that one and finished off by Mary Grace. Ellie gets that one forward. Marissa back over to Bella, finishing that one off. Vicky throws it to the back line. Gianna misjudges that one, a little bit too short on that. And the Panthers break point number 20, bringing it within 3. The longer the game goes on, the less conscious I become. Let's see if I can make it through game number 3, if we make it to that point. Mary Grace here throwing that one to the back line. Inbounds. Only 2 points separate these two teams now. In 2 services, either we could have a tie ball game or it could be game over. Bella here throwing that one up and over. Brooke bringing that back over to the black side. Here's Marissa giving that one back over to Mika. And we are 1 point in the difference. 22-23, and we're in the green. Mary Grace there with that service. Bella throws that one forward, and just like a hog in a rodeo, we are tied up. Mary Grace here to throw that one up into the air, and over it goes. Bella gives that one forward. Marissa to back bump that one over the shoulder. Teresa able to get a hand over to Ellie. Ellie throws it up, not quite able to clear the netting, and we have match point for the Bethel Warriors. 23 for the Panthers, 24 for the Warriors. And the crowd's lighting up like a Christmas tree. And then he died off. All right, fine. I guess I'll just be wrong. Abigail with the service, and it's tied up. We're going into extra innings here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Taylor Hendricks, number 7 on the Panthers side to serve it up. Underhander makes that one up and over. Savannah gets that one forward. Marissa back bumps that one over the shoulder, and out of bounds it falls. Panthers at match point now, 25-24. Taylor here with another shot at the service. Up and over it goes. Savannah there throws that one forward. Marissa throws that one over top the net. Brooke able to find its way over to Ellie. Throws that over, and down it goes. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll be the end of the match. 26-24. That'll be the end of the series, actually. Panthers take both games, and we'll take that to the bank to cash it in later on. Final score of game number 2, 26-24. That's the first extra innings game we've had so far this season, and that was a good matchup. I don't remember much from it because I wasn't really conscious through it all. I just kind of tried my best to say what happened out there, but it looked like volleyball to me. I don't know about you, but it looked like volleyball. But yeah, that'll be the end of that match. And coming up next, we got football in a week. Let's see if they're ready. I'm still not sure how we're going to record all of that, how long it'll take to finish that one up, how polished it'll be, but that's for a future date and a later game to figure out. But nonetheless, let's do the thing. You know what time it is. Do you want to come to a home game or an away game or just one of our games in particular? Well, here's the next 3 games on our roster for the Slippery Rock Panthers. Next, we have football on next Thursday. We'll be playing the Neighborhood Bulldogs at our home turf to open up the season. That starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then after that, we got a game against the Mount Carmel Cougars at their gymnasium. We'll be leaving the church here at 2:30 in the afternoon. I'll try to shoot to be here 2:20 if not earlier, so we can get seating all arranged and see how many vehicles we're taking up. We got a new van, so players be happy about that. If you're going to drive yourself, it starts at 5 o'clock up there. Junior varsity plays first, and then varsity to follow after that. And later on the 17th, we are playing the FCA Conquerors at their gymnasium. That's a varsity-only game, and that will be not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday following after that. That's also an away game, so we'll leave here around 3:30 p.m. If you're driving yourself, it's 5 o'clock up there at the gym. It's about an hour and a half drive. Well, more towards an hour, actually. I drove up there last season. It wasn't too bad. But next home game isn't until the 24th when we play the CCSI Eagles here at the Panther Den. That'll be on the 24th. That's not this Tuesday. It's not next Tuesday. It's the Tuesday after that. Tuesday after we play the FCA Conquerors. But yeah, that's the next 4 games. Be here or probably be at home doing your own thing or at work, whatever you people do. I'm very tired. But yeah, that'll conclude the broadcast. I'm Gabriel Eisler. This is Slippery Rock Sports Network. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.